To every mechanic main in this game, I want to say, congratulations, this is your month. Once more, Tracy Reznik is getting a glow-up. Instead of looking like she just crawled out of a dusty workshop, she's stepping into the BLK series with a whole new vibe. Honestly, her new outfit makes her look less like a mechanic and more like that effortlessly cool college student who somehow fixes everyone's laptop in the dorm. What skin, you ask? It's the BLK Tracy. Instead of her usual brown jumpsuit and goggles, BLK Tracy shows up in a black crop top under a loose white t-shirt with a jacket casually unzipped like zippers are beneath her. The goggles are gone too. Now she's got actual glasses perched on her face, which gives her major tech genius in disguise vibes. The beanie with BLK stamped on it is just the cherry on top. In short, Tracy went from a dull mechanic to modern-day fashion blogger who knows her way around a motherboard. People are already saying this might be one of the best skins in the game, and honestly, they're not wrong. But it does leave us with a few questions. Like, what exactly is the BLK skin series? Why are we suddenly getting sleek streetwear in a game that's supposed to be set in the Victorian era? I mean, not that I'm complaining. If you offered me either corsets or hoodies, I know which one I'd pick. And how many more characters are lined up for this kind of makeover? Because if they give BLK to a meal, I might actually lose it. It's worth noting that this isn't the first eSport-themed series we've had. Last year, we got the OPH series, and now BLK seems to be the next iteration. The big question is, will this series keep expanding? And is there any lore behind it? Or is it just NetEase's way of reminding us that modern fashion sells better than petticoats and suspenders? And of course, the most important question of all, how do you get it? Will it be available for fragments? Or would it be the usual echoes only that will leave your wallet crying? Speaking of wallets, quick sponsor moment. If you're planning to grab BLK Tracy, or saving up for whatever new skins drop next, CocoDP has you covered. It's a safe, fast, and reliable platform to top up your games at a cheaper price than usual. And when I say cheaper, I mean, finally I can afford both this skin and dinner. Cheaper. It's super simple to do that, so let me show you how. First, go to CocoDP.com. Log in, pick your game, be it Identity 5, Zenless Zone 0, Genshin Impact, or Mobile Legends. Enter your ID, select what you want, pay, and done. If you use my promo code, you'll get extra promo and bonuses. Plus, you'll be helping out my channel, so thank you in advance. First things first, let's be real. Identity 5 might call itself a horror game, but deep down, it's actually a fashion game in disguise. Sure, the Play Store says horror, but the scariest thing here isn't the hunters, it's having a terrible teammate or watching your ping skyrocket straight into the sun for no reason. And since this game is basically a runway with occasional chasing and chair tying, it makes sense that there are tons of skins. Perfumer alone has more than 40 skins, making her not only the most fashionably blessed but also probably the most simped character in the whole game. She's not the only one though, as plenty of others are drowning in costumes too. Sometimes the sheer number of skins even stirs up drama among fans. But hey, if it keeps the money rolling in, NetEase isn't exactly going to complain. These skins don't always stick to the whole Victorian-era vibe either. Sure, there are plenty of corsets and waistcoats floating around, but every so often, the devs drop modern outfits just to spice things up. One of the best examples of that is the eSports Skins series. The eSports series is exactly what it sounds like. Skins themed around eSports. What makes them stand out is that the characters ditch their historical looks and dress like they've stepped straight into our world. Naib gets a cap and a pair of headphones, Chi-Chi shows up in jacket and pants, and suddenly, the cast looks more like people you'd pass on the street than survivors trapped in a creepy manor. Forget Cheongzums and prisoner uniforms. This time, it's hoodies, sneakers, and even accessories like Mechanic's USB flash drive necklace. Why this series popped up in the first place is still a little fuzzy. Maybe it's a way to bring Identity 5 to a wider audience? Or maybe it's just another excuse for players to spend money on modern fashion. Either way, NetEase wins. What's interesting though is that unlike the COA or other tournament-themed skins, the series doesn't seem tied to an official event. Identity V already has a bunch of skin series. The Once series, the Ivory Tower series, Deduction Star, Nymph Award, and more, but eSports is a bit different. Digging around fan news accounts, wikis, and timelines, the best explanation out there is that the eSports skins started as part of the Identity V Stellaris Challenge. According to the wiki, that's an annual tournament where anyone can join as long as they're part of a team from regions across Asia. Which regions exactly? That's a whole rabbit hole on its own, and we'll save that story for another day. The eSports series first showed up in May 2024 with the reveal of OPH, a fictional in-game esports team. The lineup looked like a proper tournament squad. Naib, Lily, Chi-Shi, Luca Balsa, and Joker. 4 survivors and 1 hunter. A perfect match for how real esports teams are set up. Of course, all of them got skins. And, surprisingly, or maybe not so surprising, most of those skins were locked behind echoes. So, the real choice was either open your wallet or spend the month living off instant noodles just to collect them. Team OPH, which is an abbreviation of Orpheus, even got its own little backstory. At one point, they competed in a match against another team, but ended up with a crushing loss. That defeat made everyone quit, leaving Naib all on his own. Even so, he stayed determined. And when asked about the future of the team, he simply said he would keep fighting. That interview was broadcasted widely, and it inspired new teammates to rally behind him. Chi-Shi, Lily, and Luca. Later on, Joker joined as their hunter, officially rounding out the team. That's the short version of OPH's story, but OPH wasn't the only team in the spotlight. Fans soon learned that there were more fictional teams tied to the eSports skin series, BLK and SRE. And now, in 2025, it's finally BLK's time to shine. Now that it's clear BLK is another fictional team in the eSports skin series, it's time to take a closer look at them. According to the info that's already out there, the BLK team is led by Tracy Reznik, with Aesop Carl, Ganji, Eli Clark, and, most likely, Michiko as members. Just like OPH, it's another neatly balanced lineup, 4 survivors and 1 hunter. The difference is in how the teams are portrayed. OPH was presented as a professional esports team, while BLK is more like a college squad coming out of the same university club. Their story has them going up against Team SRE in a tournament where they lost by a close margin. Not long after, the other members graduated, leaving Tracy to run the club by herself. She eventually put out a recruitment call across campus, which brought in Aesop, Eli, and Ganji as the new team members. The story trailer even ends with someone who looks very much like Michiko checking the announcement board, a strong hint that she'll be their hunter. So far, BLK, which stands for Blink, has confirmed skins for its survivors. Ganji, Eli, and Aesop all have theirs, but Tracy's is the first to actually be released. Her BLK skin is scheduled to drop on September 10. The rest of the lineup hasn't been officially revealed yet, but judging by the designs shown, they're shaping up to be some very solid skins. Michiko's hasn't been revealed either, though considering how Joker's skin for OPH was released later last year, it wouldn't be surprising if her reveal follows the same pattern. Fan reactions to BLK have been pretty positive overall. Most players are excited about the new skins and don't seem too bothered by the clash between the game's Victorian setting and the series' modern aesthetic. That said, some fans are disappointed that the BLK skins will only be available through echoes instead of fragments. Well, just like I said, if you want the skins, you might have to survive on instant noodles, people. Like the OPH team, the BLK members will also be getting alternate costumes alongside their main ones. Identity V News on Twitter have already confirmed this, so players can expect additional designs beyond the primary BLK skins. Now, the skin dropping on September 10 is none other than BLK Tracy. Since it's right around the corner, let's break it down and compare it with her original look. This part's mostly my opinion, so if you don't agree, That's totally fine. Starting with the upper half, Tracy's default skin has that work-ready vibe with a helmet and a pair of goggles. But BLK Tracy switches things up with a purple beanie and glasses instead. She's also rocking bangs this time, which is something her original design never had. To be honest, this is a nice little upgrade. Now the outfit itself. Gone is the plain brownish mechanic suit with rolled-up sleeves layered over a turtleneck. Instead, BLK Tracy shows up in a white t-shirt, a cropped black top, and an unzipped jacket. It's way more modern and definitely more stylish. Her lower half also got a makeover. No more tied-up mechanic suit around the knees. Instead, she's in a sleek black skirt, which adds to the casual yet trendy look. Both versions keep the boots, but BLK Tracy adds purple and white socks to tie it all together. That splash of purple across her design really makes her pop compared to her more muted default skin. Final verdict? BLK Tracy easily wins over the original. I mean, was there ever really any doubt? Even the community wants her already. BLK Tracy is the first skin from the BLK series to drop, but we already know there are 3 more Survivor skins teased and waiting their turn. The problem is, we still don't know who will be coming right after Tracy. It seems as if the devs said, here's a little taste, but the rest? Yeah, wait for it. If we look back at the OPH series though, there's a pattern. OPH skins came out 1 per season. Naib in Season 34, Chi-Shi in Season 35, Luca in Season 36, and Lily in Season 37. Now BLK Tracy just landed in Season 38, so chances are the next BLK skin will hit in Season 39, probably around December. Which survivor gets it first? No clue yet. Your guess is as good as mine. Once all the BLK skins are finally out, fans are already betting the next team will be SRE. That theory comes from little hints in the BLK trailer, where we catch a glimpse of the mysterious SRE team. Apparently, it stands for Siren Song. Rumor has it that Martha B. Hamful will be one of its members. And if the speculations are right, Ithaca could end up being their hunter. The BLK trailers already gave us a little wink in his direction, so it wouldn't be shocking. So yeah, OPH came first, BLK is shining now, and SRE might be next. At this point, it looks like NetEase is turning these eSports skins into a yearly thing tied to the Stellaris challenge. Which basically means, if you're a skin collector, better have your wallet ready. And maybe stock up on instant noodles while you're at it. As for me, I'm not exactly a skin collector, and I'm definitely not a mechanic main, so I'll probably skip this one. Gorgeous as it is, I'd rather not spend the next month living off discount cup noodles. That said, there's one good piece of news. Even though BLK Tracy's main look is locked behind echoes, the BLK series will also have alternate skins you can buy with fragments or golden apples. We even saw a tease of Tracy's alternate skin in her gameplay trailer, though no release date yet. This matches what OPH did. Naib had his alternate skin, Dissonant Melody, and Chi-Shi's alternate, Sound Clash, is dropping on September 10 too. So, for us free-to-play survivors, there's still hope for some fashion without emptying the fridge. Now, the big question. Are you planning to grab BLK Tracy when she drops? If yes, first of all, congrats! Enjoy your stylish campus queen. And maybe, let me borrow her for a round or 2. Honestly, I keep wondering who'll get the SRE skins. If Emil or Ada ends up getting one, I swear I'm losing it. What about you? Got any characters you'd love to see in this eSports series? Drop your dream picks, I'd love to hear your wish list. Anyway, that's all from me today. Good luck in your matches and may your ping stay stable. This is Silmina, signing off.